To our friends on YouTube, you're welcome. We want to quickly talk about the unfortunate incidents that happened to the Anyonwale family in Ogun State. Yes. The man's name is Ayola, the wife's name is Ganiyat. So they've been married for, I think, about 13 years. It's not a new marriage. And they have children. I think they have about 3 children together. So, what could lead to the husband called Ayola buying the wife called Ganiya? What kind of irregulity law she did? Kilo far? What triggered what? Who triggered who? And why did it have to lead to the buy of both the husband and the wife? The man is a middle-aged man. He's not a young person, maybe early 40s or late 30s. His name is Ayola Ayonwale. They said he had an issue with his wife when they were engaged in a heated argument on Thursday, January 8th, 2026. Just this Happy New Year, where we just see. When the heated argument started, and neighbors, of course, heard the noise, they had to intervene to be like, what exactly is happening? They said it happened in one estate, I think River Valley Estate around Ojodubega, not border area between Ogun and Lagos State. So the neighbors tried to intervene to know what happened. They rushed in after hearing all the sound and everything. And they now saw the wife, Ganiat, she's also Ayobami. She was already, I can't use some words, but ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ń dà lára ẹ̀ ní ìyàwó. Nítorí pé wọ́n sọ pé ọkọ gun níbi lungs ẹ̀, ọkọ gun níbi ọyàn ẹ̀, ọkọ tún gun lẹ́yìn. So it wasn't just one gigun, it was multiple gigun. I can't use some words, so please bear with me. So when the neighbors saw her like that, they were, of course, very scared, and they had to rush her to the hospital. Now, when she was in the vehicle on their way to the hospital, they said she was still talking almost breathlessly and narrating that she didn't do anything wrong to her husband. That actually, another source said he was forcing her. He wanted her to drink nǹkan ogun tó lè pààyàn. Mi fẹ́ dárúkọ particular kìíní táwọn èèyàn máa ń mu tó máa ń pààyàn yẹn. So pé kí ìyàwó wa kọ̀ kò mú ló ṣe mú ọ̀bẹ. Then the children were there. They were witnesses. I think it locked like 2 children in, but there was another child who witnessed as the baba used ọ̀bẹ to stab the mama. So when she was rushed, they said the woman was trying to claim innocence, to say she didn't do anything wrong to him. That how could he have done this to her? But ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń jáde lára ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù. It was so much, she was already losing and everything. But by the time they got to the hospital, she was BID, brought in dead. By the time some neighbors now, got back home, they saw that the husband has come home and he has cleaned the ẹ̀jẹ̀. The husband has cleaned the ẹ̀jẹ̀. When he cleaned the ẹ̀jẹ̀, ló bá tún gbérọ́, as in he disappeared. He cleaned the whole scene of the incident and ran away. So while there was still confusion of what is going to happen, calling the family of the woman and all of that, the children too were in the house when the whole thing happened. They were in the house. And 12 hours later, this man, Mr. Gigunigun, was reportedly found gasping for breath in an open field in a place called Shotubo area of Ogun State. So, this Mr. Ayonwale, 12 hours after he done chukushuku in wife, where wife don't buy before they go to hospital, was found in like an outskirt part of that area in Ogun State, lórí field kan tó ti ń japoro pé itself dey do ho. They now found out that instead nǹkan tí ó máa ń pààyàn, I don't want to mention any name, you know those substances for stuff that is kinní kan, say òun náà ti gbé Ogun, ó ti gbé jẹ, and a medical doctor confirmed him kpaied. Now, some items were found at the scene of his kpaied, which included a bottle containing a suspected substance, 2 mobile phones, a voter's card, and an ATM card. The Ogun State Police spokesperson has confirmed an official statement about this, and this incident has left many in shock. While people said that this is not the first time they've been having issues, that they were constantly having gbasgbos as husband and wife. So it brings us back to the topic of DV. Yes, DV. It's unfortunate that what could have led to such a level of anger between Ọkọ àti ìyàwó that have been together and have 3 children. Okay, maybe the worst is infidelity, either on the part of the wife or the part of the husband. If, for example, the wife was the one doing infidelity, maybe the husband suspected or saw something. It is no reason for him to now turn to alápatà láti wá ṣáyàwó pa. If it's the husband that is doing infidelity and maybe the wife accosted him rudely, it is still no reason why he should become alápatà. So if it's money, okay, bring money, I don't have money. Bring money, I don't have money. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀, Mr. Man, jáde kúrò nílé. Ju kó wá mú ọ̀bẹ kó wá fi gún ìyàwó ẹ̀ pa, ìyá àwọn ọmọ mẹ́ta ẹ̀. And according to neighbors, when the neighbors came in to rescue this woman, he didn't say anything. But ó ṣe báyìí fún mi, ó ṣe báyìí fún mi, ó ṣe báyìí fún mi. And the wife, while still in severe pain, breathlessly was able to tell the neighbors in the car that she didn't do anything to him, that she doesn't know what she's done, that is his usual way. Now, for ọkùnrin to G one day inside in a house, take a bed to stab the wife, and Obami, nírú ọkùnrin náà máa ti ń ná ìyàwó, he will have been treating her so mercilessly. Now 3 children are left within 24 hours without a mom and without a dad. So on the morning of January 8th, the family woke up, 3 children, papa and mama, in the same apartment. Within hours, baba don't turn butcher. Baka, mama. 12 hours after that, they found Baba where he don't swallow kinikon and Ipeme. Now, both of them are gone. May their soul rest in peace. The 3 children that witnessed such an horror, how do those children get past this? A source mentioned somewhere that the woman has been planning to leave. That in fact 600,000 was raised for her. I don't know by who, it's a fresh update. So a lot of stories are coming up. But according to a report, they said she's been planning to take off, and 600,000 was already raised for her, maybe to go and get a place and stay with her children. Maybe that is what the man now heard that triggered him. I think a lot of couples need to go for anger management classes. There is no relationship that is worth your life. None. You guys, we adults will see each other, be attracted to each other, fall in love with each other, care for each other. But in all those situations, there is no 100% guarantee that somebody that loves you more than his life today can still feel the same tomorrow. Life is so fluid. tó bá wọ̀ ẹjọ́ wà, tí ò bá wọ̀ mọ́ kólúkálùkù máa lọ lé wọn kán pínyà. Why should this beautiful woman allow herself be ostinachid? Because I can't imagine the pain. The man that you've spent countless times knacking as your husband. You know how husband and wife are married. Can you even count after 3 children? Can you even count or account for how many times I've done knacking herself? Both the slow one and the hot one. Now that same person that you shared such beautiful moments with, as a man, you now went to take Obe. Biggie. Not once, not twice, but thrice. And when he did the first bagam on her chest, reality didn't come to you, seeing her in such level of undescribable pain. The question we ask is, who trained some of our men? Who trained some of our men? I would digress a little bit and say, I'm not saying there are no situations where wife too did butcher or call. No. But this is what happened in this case, and we are looking towards it from this direction. Our parents spend a lot of time training the girl child. Most, I won't say all, most of our parents spend a lot of time focusing and training the girl child to be a good woman, to be a responsible woman, to be a good mother, to be a patient woman, to be a loving woman, to always look after your husband, to walk like the way your husband like, to eat the way your husband like, to drink the way your husband like, to manage money when your husband doesn't bring money, to not be doing cho-cho-cho of your husband up and down, to give your husband to do when you feel like or you don't feel like. It's always the girl child that gets the bulk of training. But how many of our parents took the pain to also train the boy child to be Bushimama manage? Sometimes she needs a cuddle. Sometimes she needs you to touch her the way she's supposed to be touched. Sometimes out of the blues, just ask her question. Am I loving you right? Am I giving you the recognized attention? Am I taking care of you within what you know I can afford? Am I being a good husband to our children? Am I spending quality time out of my free time with you? Am I speaking good words to you, admiring you as my wife? Am I helping out at home? Or just be doing I'm the man of the house while the woman is drowning in housework and her own business and career? If our parents also took time, if some of our parents also took time to be ringing this in the ears of the boy child, the way they be ringing it in the ears of the girl child, I don't think we'll have such disaster we are having now. Look at the way we have so many single mothers. In fact, these days now, if you find there are like 10 women who are mature women, if you're not careful, you won't be able to pick 5 manageably happily women out of the women. In fact, if you're not careful, you'll find maybe 6 or 7 single women who have tasted marriage before. Then the 3 are still in their husband's house. But out of the 3, genuinely, you find that 2 of them, their minds are out of the marriage. They are just waiting for the best time to work out. So what exactly is happening to us? And sometimes when I go on TikTok, I see this kind of challenge, or what do I call it, where they will make posts and people will start saying, oh, I have 3 boys and I am made up my mind that I'm going to train my 3 boys not to be like either their father or badly raised men. Because iṣẹ́ táwọn òbí wa ṣe lórí àwọn ọmọbìnrin ló jẹ́ kí a lot of women be able to stay on their own and do something for their lives and stand strong and everything. Now look at how this couple, beautiful couple, have ended with Ifegbona. So the 3 children now will have to be taken in by family members or maybe the government because they are gone. Èyí tó gbógun jẹ ti gbógun jẹ, èyí tó búcha ìyàwó ti búcha ìyàwó. They are gone, but the children are left. Now, which family member no get him own for body? That will now pack 3 children for house to take care of. If you have 2 children of your own and you're now having a sister who passed away like that, and you now have to take 3 extra children into your home, do you know the kind of burden? Because it's true. To train one's children gone, it is Zuala do and Obi. How would the children erase the fact that that unfortunate day on the 8th of January 2026, their father became a beast and a butcher and did that to their mother? What kind of trauma are we selling to our children? What kind of things are we doing to the society? Society tí ó balance tẹ́lẹ̀. Society tẹ́ pé ọkọ wà happy, ìyàwó wà happy gan. Kówó tó pé kó tó rówó lé san, kó tó san owó aṣọ ọmọ mẹ́ta, káwọn ọmọ tó jẹun, ẹ̀bí fẹ́ jábọ́. Because even families that have their father and mother together, still together as husband and wife, pulling through the marriage, they are stressed out. The economy is not smiling. You pay house rent, you pay school fees of 3 children, you include them, and you know children, they will be eating like no man business. You'll be packing lunch for them for school, dropping off in the morning, picking up in the evening, homework to do, make sure they have good morals, combining them with your own work or business. The stress is so much that this is the time that marriages are supposed to kẹ́ lẹ̀pọ̀, kẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́pọlọ yín pé àtọkọ àtìyàwó, kẹ́ lẹ̀pọ̀, kẹ́ táwọn ọmọ tẹ́ bí, and not stop adding children that you've already polluted them, that you've already added trauma to their lives into the society. Because those 3 children, tó bá yẹ pa ní government wà functional ni, they're supposed to take those 3 children for therapy. And it's not a 1 week, 1 month therapy. Because nobody can take care of them the way their parents can take care of them. Assuming they were not even in the house when that thing happened, it's a different thing. But they were in the house. So what kind of Ibinu came over and Mr. Yonwale? Abishala patani ma yen se ni. Because I don't understand. The moment you see that your spouse, your husband, your wife has become irritating to you, ọ̀gbẹ́ni ẹ fira yín lẹ̀, ẹ ti ń dorúmúra yín, ẹ fúnra yín ní space. Yes, some couples do it when they see that they are constantly fighting and everything. They separate for some time. Tó bá separate, olúkálùkù lọ láàyè, your brain will go back to factory reset. If you now want to come back together, you draw your terms and conditions. Ọlọ́gbẹ́ni tó bá ti fọwọ́ kàn mí, mo ń lọ nìyẹn o. Tó bá pé ìyàwó náà ló ń ṣe oníkíní kan, ìyàwó tó bá ti ṣe báyìí báyìí, mo ń lọ nìyẹn o. Kọ́ yóò yẹ kó le now. So it's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. May their souls still rest in peace. And my concern is generally for those children, how they are going to live a regular life of normalcy. It's only God. Honestly, it's only God. It's so sad. It's so sad. I hope that women are able to choose themselves, and even men, choose yourselves. When you see that this thing is not working, before you turn yourself to butcher, waka dey go. If you know your anger is unmanageable, kó tó lọ pọmọ lọ́mọ, waka. Marriage has meaning when both of you are working towards it, when there's respect, there's love, there's patience. But when all those things are flown out of the window, give yourself space. Life is not that hard. You guys found whatever easy way out, and you are gone now. You left the children scarred for life. Once again, may their soul rest in peace. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.